Top of the top. We up like we always do about this time. Good morning, everybody. Money day. Money day, money day. Get that money. What's up? Salute to everybody that's here this morning. Everybody in the background. Good morning to the chat. Good morning to the family, y'all. What's up, man? Everybody that's elite and VIP and family around here. What's good? Yeah, we're gonna get into it today. Good to see everybody. What's up, y'all? Inquiring Minds. What's up? Miss Jordan, what's up? Shirley's Dragon Lady, what's up? Everybody that's here. Oh yeah, we going into it today. What's up, Put No Punches? Hey, guess what, y'all? Hey, some people gonna be disappointed because it ain't no topics today. What's up, Miss Mo Better? Yeah. So everybody in fantasy land, stay where you at. Today we talk about nothing but real talk, and this is going down right now. I woke up this morning and I see that one of the biggest historical floods might happen today. And you know, we've been in I don't know where we've been at, but y'all know over the weekend everything been quiet. And it's been all about these Olympics and this election. But now they saying that this flood is going to be 5 feet plus, and it's going to hit Florida. It's hitting Florida right now, and it's going to work its way up. So if you know anything about Hurricane Katrina, for those who remember, it happened in August, but that was 2005, but that was in August. So now we're in August. And we're gonna pay attention. Thank you very much, Dragon Lady, for getting that membership. Look, thank you. Plus, hopefully you check what I did last night. Anybody get a membership, you're going to another level. We going to another level. But it ain't about that. It's just about knowing what's going on out here, right? If you pay attention to real life, you get all the entertainment you need. I'm watching action movies, thriller. I'm watching you know what I'm saying, horror films, all of that. So anyway, what's up, Shayna up in here? What's up, Black Diamond, all of y'all? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. What's up? Yeah, so anyway, like I said, man, anybody who want to stay in Fantasyland, go where you at. Today, you're getting up with real talk. We're going to be talking about these brain chips because it's going down, all right? The brain chips is official. It's more than one company. I've been doing my studies on AI, and we're going to get into that. So today is nothing but real talk. ain't nothing fake. Other than that, man, shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that know what time it is and know how it go down around here. All right. We the ones that glitch the matrix. Everybody else, man, we don't know where they're going. So other than that, last night, make sure you check this out. Members only of them playing with your ancestors and disrespecting the dead. All right. I'll just give you a little hint. They got golf courses all over America, right? And I was talking about Florida last night. Florida is what gave them the hardest problems. Underneath golf courses are secrets. Other than that, man, we're going to get into it. And that's why them golf courses, that's where the land you'll never touch. You'll never get to know what's over there, and all that's for a reason. Just to keep showing you everything in this world is controlled. And a lot of stuff is out of your control, and you're not in the picture. But this is how they troll your ancestors that's dead under the ground, and they play golf on top of them. All right, now let's go. Let's go. The big wipeout, man. Hopefully it's not, but we don't know because this is what I be telling people, right? What up, C Mills? What up, bro? A lot of stuff going in this world, right? But people don't want to pay attention, or they don't care, or they just think, what, y'all? Everything gonna blow over. Well, when I studied the whole Hurricane Katrina from back then to now, that's why a lot of people died, because they just thought it was gonna blow over. And then you'll see the people who are financially straight, insurance is in place, they leave and they wish their stuff get flooded out. Other people got to stay and hope they don't get flooded out. So we're going to talk about that because they saying what caught my attention with this, they saying that this is going to be a historic flood. And when the news talk, I listen. So when they say historic, that means it's not going to be petty. And it's touching Florida right now. Also, we got to remember it's a lot of people without power right now. So hopefully people that's in northern Florida, whatever, y'all good. Hopefully y'all listen to this live right here. And if y'all are, y'all better get ready. Because if you still believe what the news say, one thing the news do nowadays, they specialize at downplaying stuff. That's what they do. Like, you know, nowadays the news will tell you stuff, they downplay it. They'll say 1,000 people injured, whole time it was 10,000 people injured. They'll say it looked like it's going to be a light storm, whole time it's major. Then what else, y'all? When they say it's going to be a major snowstorm, it don't snow. So these are the games they play. And lately they've been playing the media games on the news because they don't want you to watch anyway. So look, This will maybe pay attention. Debbie becomes a hurricane in the Gulf, potentially historic flooding event expected in the southeast after Florida landfill. Now let's look at it. You know they know the weather, right? We know this. So look how it's telling you to your face. Potentially historic flooding event expected. They calling it a flooding event expected. So obviously, if I was to read this, that means somebody know it might be real messed up. Somebody knows something, because it ain't about what they know. It's about what they're expecting. And they're expecting this to be a historical flooding. So we know about a couple of floodings in history. What's the main flooding we know about? Something in the book, right? About how something got flooded out. A lot of floods happen, right? When we was talking about black neighborhoods destroyed, a lot of people always got scattered from floods in America. It always been like that. The black neighborhoods mainly always get flooded out. But anyway, just looking, it is an event expected. When has a hurricane or flooding been labeled as an event? So when I see stuff like that, I pay attention. I say, wow, this might be bigger than what because I didn't even know about it for real, y'all. I didn't even know. But also don't forget, it's not about the storm. It's about the power out. And in some places, they saying over 130,000 people power already out. You got to remember, the first thing is the power out. So what is that, y'all? Well, if you don't got no money on deck, you ain't got no gas, you ain't right in the crib, that's strike one. Then if it start raining and flooding, then what you going to do? But if your power out, now your communication is done. And lately, that's the first thing that happens. So nobody is going to be able to film. Nobody's probably going to be able to call nobody and tell nobody what's going on. And we know a lot of time when that flooding happened, they always say it just came out of nowhere and it just, yeah. So this been going on already. The tides and the water's getting high, but we're gonna take a look. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, man, a lot of people might get wiped out because they say this going from Florida to Georgia on up. This was this morning, storm surge of 5 feet. So 5'5". So anybody 5 feet, you done. You know what I'm saying? Anybody 6 feet, man, that's up to your chest. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's real talk. Then we got to remember, we got babies, we got elderly, and people that can't swim. Storm surge is rapidly piling up on shore in Florida's Big Bend region as Hurricane Debbie is nearing landfall. Water levels at Cedar Key, Florida, about 25 miles from where Debbie is about to make landfill, is measuring around 5.5 feet of storm surge. And like I said, in my opinion, they always going to downplay stuff because they don't want people to get scared. But meanwhile, the smart people that know and the people that's financially straight, all you got to know is the people with money, they gone already. They don't sit around and wait. Actually, they be hoping their stuff get flooded so they can get paid. So also, don't forget, we're already in an American crisis. Things are already bad. Everybody already been living on their last leg. And the last thing anybody need is to get flooded out. And it is a pandemic, an epidemic of America. It's been super hot. People are homeless. People are sleeping in cars. Now here comes a flood. And as you see, it seemed like every time after these holidays or after the first, when you spend a lot of money, next thing you know, this stuff happens. And what else, y'all? Back to school coming soon. So you got to put your mind as the people down there. School in a couple more weeks for them down there, and now they got to worry about a flood and getting out of town. So these are the problems that people have to face. And you'll see people already taking chances. This is how we know they downplay it, because if we look on TV right now, we're not going to see nothing. But as you see, boom, this was already filmed yesterday. So I'm just showing you how you get it. They play games. If this is flooded like that yesterday, y'all, what we think is already going on this morning and what's going to happen later on, because this is yesterday. Mind you, it's been being downplayed. So when I read the media, I read the news, I say, well, if they say about 5 feet, I'm gonna give it 5 to 10 feet, somewhere in between there. It's going to be over 5. That's my opinion. How we know that? Because they saying it's going to be a historic event. So to be a historic event, you got to come close to Hurricane Katrina or top it. So let's go back to Hurricane Katrina and let's look at how all of that stuff was downplayed. They try to say only 1,000+ people passed away. You can clearly see in this one neighborhood, it's over 1,000 people. People not understanding those houses are completely underwater. People don't understand Hurricane Katrina was like the wickedest flood of all time. It was the closest flood ever to that Bible flood. For those who do not know, that's how I look at it. And way more people passed away than what people think. Then you got to understand what a lot of us know: gators in the water moccasin snakes, bacteria, poison, and dead bodies and dead animals, toxic water. So now in hindsight, y'all, let's look back damn near 20 years ago to show you how fast 20 years go. 2005. Now, can't we look at this and understand that a lot of people died in Hurricane Katrina? Don't we got to understand a lot of people didn't make it to that Superdome? This is what I was talking about downplaying. This whole thing right here, we might have seen 1 million people out of here. Because we know what? We know damn well all the elders couldn't swim in that. And we know the babies couldn't swim, the disabled, people in wheelchairs, people on what, y'all? Heart machines. Right? Then what about the people that got to go to dialysis? Those are the people that be out of here first. And see, when they say historical flooding, this was a historical flooding in history. So we're going to be just looking back at it. See that? Now you can see how deep it really was. And that's why I say, see, when it was on the news, they was playing games. See, they're filmed from far away. So make it look like it ain't nothing. Camera tricks. Then you get closer, you'll see how deep it really is. Because you'll see that big house at the bottom. You see how that damn big ass roof? It's up to that damn roof. And we know that because we saw people sitting on their roof. But they film it from far away, so it don't look as bad as it is. You got to remember, y'all, these are goddamn 2-3 level houses, something like that. And they were up to the sky. But also, we know this in history, they were building black neighborhoods in areas like that on purpose. They already was back in the early 1900s. That's what they was doing on purpose. All right. They would build the black community on landfills and places that flood on purpose. That's what they always did. Go check the story of New Orleans. It always flooded. Over 100 years, it always flooded. And the blacks always lived right off the water. It always been like that. Just to tell you that it always been predicted in America. So let's get back. So predictions. When I see them making predictions, that's why I pay attention, because I know how they talk. This is a prediction. They're predicting that it will potentially be a historic flooding event. So an event means it's going to be major. And we can see what happened after Hurricane Katrina. Never was the same. It was a wipeout. It was an exodus, because certain people will always get scattered across the planet Earth. They're always going to get scattered. And then people that smart know, especially the people from down there, when all this is over with, guess what? They got a brand new stadium, I think. It don't look like that no more. But I told people a while ago, many of us that did the studies, we know that what? Every black neighborhood is going to be by downtown by the water, just like every city is going to have a stadium close to downtown, or the stadium will be close to the black neighborhood, because in any circumstance, when you get rounded up, this is where you go at. Stadiums are also used for martial law when things get out of control. Certain things under martial law, the government has immediate jurisdiction, such as airports, malls, Walmarts, stadiums, arenas. Yes. And this is where they round your ass up and put you on a bus underground, and you never be seen again. A lot of people that was in this Hurricane Katrina stuff was never seen again. They never came back. Some of them died. Some of them was never seen again. They got rounded up. And when you get rounded up, that means you have nowhere to go and you have no say-so. So this is what's going to happen in Florida. Just to give you an outlook, I'm saying Florida first, but they say from Florida on up, Georgia, all of that. But mainly we know Florida going to get hit. And we also know the news always going to downplay it. And you're never going to see the camera on the ground with a real flood at. They always going to show you a weak-ass street. They never go. You notice when they majorly flood, they never go in the hood. Peep game. When somebody get killed or it's a shooting, they take their ass to the hood, right? They be right there. But when it's just flooding, they don't go to the hood. Shh, because they don't want nobody to see. If anybody from the hood know, it always flood more in the hood. It flood worse in the hood from regular rain. We know this. And that's when some of us learned that it be stuff underground in the hood, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mally. Let's go, y'all. So boom. Now this real talk right here, y'all. Ain't no topics today. Ain't no damn topic. Scrambling today. You ain't number the truth. Hopefully, people in Florida have power after this and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they not watching no topics today. So look, this is what happened. All this been happening yesterday, y'all. So all of this been happening yesterday, but they just talking about it today. I had the TV on yesterday. I ain't see nothing about it. About this major historical flood coming. So as we see, if this was yesterday, y'all, we already can imagine actually what happened last night. It's probably already flooding, y'all. According to how I know how this thing worked, if this is yesterday, it already flooded last night. We can see that clear as day. We also know what, y'all, people going to take losses on their property, vehicles, all of that. Wipe out. What else is going on? You can clearly see that car flooded out, but after they dry it off, it's going to be in a hood near you for sale. That is also a new thing they're doing, and it's out of control of them trying to sell flooded out cars, y'all. Anybody purchasing a car, you got to watch out for that. That is also the purpose of that Carvana BS. Carvana is to sell you a damn car that you did not test drive or look under the hood like an idiot or under the car. I'm going to be honest, y'all. Some of this technology they're using is to trick dumb people. I'm going to be real. I don't care who get mad. You got to be a damn fool to order a car off the internet like you ordering clothes. But guess what? Carvana and some of these car sites are specifically for selling you souped up lemons. Then when you buy the car full, that's your fault. And you got to be a damn fool to pay straight cash for a car you never test drove. But anyway, in the world of applications, that's how the world go. And I'm also going to be talking about a lot of you people that are hooked on these phones and apps. And now I'm going to prove to you that you might be the first next in line to get BrainChip. A lot of people are going to get BrainChip, and a lot of people are going to be victims of AI intelligence. And this is a fact. And the first step to being brainwashed or getting a chip in your brain is the damn cell phone. And today I'm going to prove, in my opinion. All right. Some of y'all already gone so far. You already not human no more anyway. So let's go. Once again, this Florida yesterday. So we see, mind you, this Hurricane Debbie. Another thing I know, certain female names, they get them tornadoes mean they're going to whip ass. We know that. Katrina, Ida, certain names we know. Debbie. Little Debbie going to whip ass. So if this was yesterday, we already know. Last night, it probably got worse. What else, y'all? We can also see the power been out since yesterday. We can see that. The power's already out. How we know that? No lights. No lights on. So if this yesterday, ain't no telling what's going on now because we don't know. And they're going to downplay it. Expected to bring life-threatening storm surge in portions of Florida and major flooding in the southeastern United States. The center said in an update. Major flooding, y'all, because they say it's going to hit Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, work its way up. I think a lot of hoods about to get flooded out, y'all. That's what I think. Also, I seen in some places they got laws where police are so-called checking car doors to make sure you ain't leaving nothing in the car. But really, I think they're going to be checking to catch people sleeping in cars. These are the things they're doing. Also, this major heat is one thing to push people out of here, and the major flooding. So they know the game. Allegedly, if you lost your job, you lost your crib, you sleep in your car, it's hot, 100 degrees, now it's flooding, now where you going to go? America has a major problem with people sleeping in cars. This is the facts. All right. It's not about what I know. It's about what they know. And that's why I told people after this summer, everything going to be different. What else, y'all? After this, the migrants get to come in. You know, everything that's wiped out, if the people cannot come back, their neighborhood will be replaced with new people. And guess who's going to do the cleaning up? Guess who's going to do the cleanup? You should already know. The new people, the migrants, they will have jobs. Let's go. The governors of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina have declared state of emergency. Do you know what state of emergency is? Martial law. That's what a lot of y'all didn't understand either. A lot of y'all thought martial law just mean when things get crazy and they got to call the people to stop the crime. No, martial law is under any circumstance where things get out of control. This is why they call martial law, because it's a state of emergency. Why? Because when it flood, they already know at a hood near you, they're going to get the wilding out and breaking in property and acting a fool. Get it? So this is why they call martial law. But state of emergency, the code word, really means they get to knock on your door, see what you got going on, and come inside your house. And you're going to see Florida. We know Florida got some of them. That's the state with some of the most guns. But once they knock on your door, you have to leave. And I did a whole special on that. And what? Don't get X'd out. Or did I also ask a question? Guess who's getting X'd out this year? This is what I was talking about getting X'd out when I talked about how to flood. And if you get pushed out and you got to go, they put an X on your door. That means you out of here. Don't get X'd out. Also, it means it might be a dead body in that house. The whole point is, when I saw the search and rescue, because they already dispersing. What they call them, y'all? The first responders. Well, I saw them dispersing them already. So once I see them dispersing officers, people that work in the medical field, once they start dispersing them, that means it's going down. So they're already dispersing them down there. So I already know Hurricane Katrina. Search and rescue. Oh, it's a flood. We got to see what's going on. Now we got to go to people's house. Now we coming in your house. Guess what? If you left out and evacuated your house, they coming in anyway. They coming in anyway. You got guns, they taking that. Anything in the house valuable, they taking that too. Because this is why they also send officers and people from all over the world. So you sending me to Florida. I'm not from Florida. They're going to send people there from all over, and they go down there and they steal too. Yes, they do. But the blacks, they are the first to get evacuated. It's always like that. And the first place they go is to the hood. Because when the power go out, they have to restore order in a crisis. But under a state of emergency, it's really called martial law. And don't forget, 3 states have declared a state of emergency. That's 3 states. All right, 3 states, y'all. So, mind you, we don't know what's going on. This could be a Civil War part 2, and they could be going down there about to knock on everybody's door and drag people out of houses. We don't know. So let's look. And this last night, as of last night, they say 135,000 customers are without power. So what does that mean? Well, anybody that's disabled, that need their equipment plugged up, that's a strike. We know mothers, they got babies, newborns, got to make bottles. That's in jeopardy. Communication, phone, ATM, money, that's a no-go. Debbie approaches landfill with 80-mile winds. Debbie strengthens with maximum sustained winds at 80 miles. So when they talk about all that, I don't pay none of that no mind because I don't believe it. All right, they can say 80 miles should be 200. You know what I'm saying? It says 80 is some shit that flip a car. We done seen it already, all right? So, and plus they don't know everything. But I know one thing, I know how they talk. So if I was in Florida, anybody watching the news, once they said it could be a historic flooding event, that means for some people, lights, camera, action, get your popcorn ready, and they're going to wait to see how this thing going to flood. Then we also know they've been putting out all these movies about flooding. Y'all know that. Salute to the chat body and salute to the new people too. Salute, family. What's good? What's good? Everybody, man. What's up, Money Moves, Seed Mills, AI? What's good, y'all? Yeah, we back at it, man. So look, y'all. See, back in the days, they wiped out different. These are the wipeouts now. This is what I kept telling people, man. This world is ran on finances at the highest level now. The only thing that matters now is your finances and the state of your family. Nothing else matters. That's what I'm going to keep proving to y'all. When these things like this happen, right, it don't matter, y'all, what you got in your closet. It don't matter what kind of car you got, how much your rims is. It don't matter. None of that shit matters no more, y'all. Period. Only thing matters if you got to get up today and go, what do you have? What do you have? That is the only thing that matters in this new world. People got to understand. That's what I've been building on this channel for the past 3 years. You got to be futuristic. It's no more faking it till you make it, barely making it. You have to be ahead now. So guess what? The way the new world works, once I see on the TV, oh, they predicting historical flooding. Well, guess what me and my family about to do? We about to book the first thing smoking up out of here, and then we'll come back later. That's the new world, y'all. That's the real world. You hear me? So I'm keep telling y'all, worried about all this other shit, worried about how you going to fill your house up with all this damn furniture, what you going to do when it flood out. The point is, man, nowadays, there's nothing wrong with loving nice things and having nice things. I love and I like nice things too, y'all. But I'm trying to tell you the main thing is other things that come first now. Other things come first now. If you really balling, it's other things that come first. If you really balling, could you pick up your family and go to safety? That's the real balling. All right. Could you pick up your family and go somewhere for a month straight and take care of them? Could you do that? That's the real balling, y'all. All that other stuff don't mean nothing no more. And them struggling days over with. Because if you're struggling and then you get hit with this, that means your life over. Because now when you're struggling and you take these losses, you're finished. Don't forget, you take these losses now, you're already replaced with migrants. 18 million plus new people have come in the country. So when you take a loss, somebody else is going to take your spot. It's that simple. All right? It's as simple as, okay, the neighborhood gets flooded out. Then they rebuild it. Do you have the money to move back into your old neighborhood? But if you don't, new people will move in there. That is the new wave that's going on. That's what's really going on. Man. All right. So as you see, scattered. And this was 2000s, but it looked like something that would happen in the 1800s. No. Because the only thing that didn't change from the 1800s is some people's mentality. Now we're going to get into that. Now we're going to get into the real talk. All right. Now, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bingo. Anybody on this channel, you already know we've been in tune with this. Yeah. I'm gonna talk a little smack now because I told people these dumbass topics gonna die out, and I told y'all rap was dead. So how many people still don't believe me when I told y'all rap is dead? The industry is finished. Then I tell y'all that Drake Kendrick beef was gonna be the last thing smoking in rap. Did I lie? And it ain't about me being right, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you everything I say I'm gonna prove because I want my people to go to another level. That's why. So I'm just telling you my opinion. Now, you're looking at a robot, but this is just one addition. So also to bring you up to date, you're also looking at a robot from last year. Every year, technology changes. But this is what we were talking about. Humans are going to be turned into androids. Humans already are androids. You had to be dumbed down so computers will be smarter than you. You had to be dumbed down so all your thoughts and thinking come from computers now, cell phones. This is why a lot of people can't even think on their own now. They can't think on their own. They can't even go nowhere without a computer. They can't do nothing without a computer. That was the plan for you to what? Lose your common sense. That's why you don't remember no phone numbers. That's why you barely remember nothing, because it's a wipeout going on. If I asked your ass right now what happened last month, I bet you won't be able to tell me. If I asked you what happened 3 months ago, what major happened in the past 6 months? If I asked you, what was you doing last July on the first week of July? What did you do? I'm showing you how they've been wiping shit out. That's why on this channel, I've been documenting everything. Everything I've been speaking on, I've been actually doing real life documentation because I keep telling y'all it's going to be a time where people are going to be wiped out and the rest that's left, they won't remember nothing. So this is what I'm talking about. Now let's go back. And I told y'all about how through hip hop, music, social media, they started a program called Listening and Watching Dumb People. Listening and watching dumb people and then following dumb people. And I broke down how the internet has created so many characters and fools that had nothing to do with music at all. That's why you'll see, what's up, Alpha? You'll see after a while, it got closer and more into what? Following the characters than actually the music. That's why I know a lot of y'all be on the internet. We all be on the internet, right? And I know for a fact it's certain people you know about, but you never heard their music. And you don't care. You don't even care. But you've been seeing them for so long, you know their name and everything. Why? That's how they wanted it to be. Then I also told y'all, they started giving money to the dumbest people on purpose. Because it was all about dumbing down America. I went into all of that. I went into the hairstyle. I went into Sideshow Bob. I went into the idiot. I went into all of that. How they purposely paid people to play roles of fools. And these people became leaders and started cult followings. And also broke down half the shit you see today come from Lil Wayne. But I'm going to get into all of that. I'm just showing you certain characters that were praised and came out. And I'm showing you the characters that were put in place to make you stupid. This is the recent one. These are some of the recent ones, right? And I'm going to show y'all why all this had to happen. See, these are idiots glorified, but they're also the tools that will use to help dumb Americans down, right? So now I'm going to show you. This is why now the average woman has the brain of a robot. And this is why the average person can't think without that phone or do nothing without that phone, because that was the plan. Guess what? I'm going to tell you, as of now, don't worry about no brain chip getting stuck in your head. Just already imagine some of you already got a brain chip. You know if you got a brain chip? Well, if you can't put that phone down, you already got a brain chip. I'm going to prove it. Now, let's go. This is America right now. Right now. Even though we know cell phones with the internet has been out for a long time. I remember searching on the internet on a flip phone back in 2002. So I'm telling you, we all know the internet is nothing new. The question is, if the internet is nothing new, why is everybody so hooked on it now? That is the number one question. The internet is over 20 years old, but why is all of a sudden everybody's brain getting tormented? People are on the internet more than when porno first came on the internet. And these are facts. So look, the key is, what is everybody looking for on the internet? That is the question. It's not about the internet. It's about what you do on the internet. What's up, Mike Flame? It's about what you do. Now, this is what I mean. Boom. They know that most people live through the internet. Some of y'all, your whole life on the internet. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not here to shame nobody. You already have been groomed and trained to not keep no cash on you at all. Your whole life, you work hard, bust your ass. All your money goes to a card, and they show you fake numbers when you pull it up on your screen. Those are just numbers. You didn't touch cash. Some of y'all didn't touch cash in years. Boom. So that dehumanized you from touching money. Robot. Boom. Then a lot of people, what we do? We shop online. We do everything online, right? So what does that mean? We're already living through the phone. Now, AI technology, you know what AI is doing right now as we speak? All AI's job to do right now is take all information from humans, period. Google is a search engine that records your thoughts. When you're on social media, Facebook, I told y'all before, it was a reason why I asked you what's on your mind. What's on your mind, it goes in databases. Everything you said go in a database. Every single thing that happened is in a database. Why? Because that's what they're going to program the robots with. So I've been doing my studies. I've been doing my homework on this AI. They say by 2045 that robots will be exactly like humans when it comes to emotions. As of now, everything we do on the internet is recorded. It is documented. And these are some of the things they're going to be installing into these robots. So the brain chip is one thing. The AI technology is a whole nother thing. So I'm going to show y'all something. Let's go. Now, mind you, don't forget, you got weirdos, weird scientists. They approve of this stuff. They into it. I also told y'all, hey, ladies, it is some weirdos out here. They'd rather have this than a real woman, because they say they don't got to hear your mouth, and they don't got to worry about you asking them for no money, and they can do whatever they want and please. And guess what? It is a lot of sex offenders that are weirdos, and they probably got to get these in the house. So yes, these are also, people are actually wanting them now. But this ain't just a sex robot, y'all. These are all test runs. They're going to have exactly just like human entities that will, see, the scary part about it is, y'all, they are now in a phase of program. The whole key, they want these things to have feelings and emotions of humans. So in order to process that, they are studying humans at a high level. The whole point is to get you as a human and get all your thoughts, feelings, emotions, patterns, responses, and then program that into robots so the robot be just like you. This is why they also have tricked a lot of people on Facebook, mainly women. I'm going to tell you, because right now, women, you the guinea pig, and you the main one going to be experimented on. And it's no coincidence the first robot they unveiling is a female woman, and she just happened to look like she's so-called you know what. All right? Because guess who always going to be the guinea pig? And there's no coincidence she got a track on and look like she got a stack of bundles in her hair. I'm also peeping something else out too, y'all. My opinion. See, follow idiots like Cardi. I also think part of them promoting a lot of this stuff, this nappy hair, big hair, nappy, you know, dreads. I think a lot of these people are going to be chipped, and it's going to be able to hide the chips in people like this head. People like Glorilla and Cardi that wear, you know, wigs and bundles, I think it's going to be easy to hide the chip under their brain. Get it under their hair. I'm telling y'all, this is my opinion. We're going to get back into that. My point is, it's a reason for all these different hairstyles now. Because let's just say somebody like this guy, Julio Fulio, okay, he's not around no more, right? But let's just say, all right, I'm going to give you an example. Say a flood come through Florida, and then they do a search and rescue, and they catch this boy that look like him, he about to drown out, but they save his life. But little did he know, when they bring him back to life, they put a chip in his brain, and then they send him on his way. The whole time he got a chip under the afro, under his dreads, and he don't even know. We're going to get into that. Because people don't believe, right? But smart people, you understand where I'm going with this. Anything you don't believe, it either already happened or it's going to happen. That's for those who live in a fantasy world. Now, like I said, it's no coincidence. AI for Good Global Summit. That is just one company. Also, what I found out, it is many companies. It is not just Elon Musk. And when I found out with this BrainChip, what is really serious, for real, when I saw that as of now, you can invest in the stock market in a BrainChip right now. These BrainChips are on the market. They are investments. And if you know anything about investments, that should let you know this stuff is for real. And it's going down. Only thing I don't know is who's already chipped. That's what we don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm telling y'all the truth to y'all face right now. If you ain't on a certain level, I'm not rocking with you. I'm about to cut humans off completely, because now you ain't going to know who's who. So when I told y'all that Mark Zuckerberg was a wicked, evil scientist, genius, people thought I was playing. And I kept telling people, everybody on Facebook, you have already been addicted to Facebook for 10 years. I know people that have been addicted to the shit since 2010. Most of those people already been having their brain experimented on. See, people don't understand those cameras on your phone is not for a reason. So I'm going to assume a lot of y'all, while y'all been scanning, y'all brain already begin scanned on these particular apps. How we know that? When you click on apps like Facebook, what does it ask? It asks for all permissions. For what? Facebook asks for permission for your what? Camera, your voice. And I'm going to tell you, anybody that went live on Facebook, you're already in a database. Also, what I learned about AI, how they could take my voice, your voice, and put our voice with anything. Once again, I did my studies. The man used the AI program for audiobook, and the audiobook was reading the book in his voice. I can play you an audiobook right now with my voice, and I never read the book. And this is what's also going on, y'all. I've been paying attention. I'm going to tell y'all this too. A lot of stuff we watching now is AI. A lot of stuff on the internet, a lot of stuff is shenanigans of AI. The government also had to put out specific laws. YouTube has new laws now. If you use AI to create something fake, you're going to get in trouble. If you use AI to make something look like it ain't, you're going to get in trouble. Because now they have acknowledged that with AI, you can make somebody look like they did anything, and you can make it like somebody said anything out their mouth. These are facts. That AI is wicked. So boom, this is what I'm looking at. See, the BrainChip is going to be to brainwash you. The AI technology is to make it look like you did stuff you didn't do. So they also could use AI to create fake followers, all that. So when you're looking at that picture, that person is not with no polar bear. That is a fake picture. The same way with AI, they can make a woman look like she's in a porno and she ain't even do it. They can take you, bro, and put you in a gay sex scene and send it to your wife, and she'll believe it. That is what's going on with AI, y'all. That is how demonic it is, and it's going down right now as we speak. And I wouldn't be surprised if Glorilla don't got a BrainChip already. This what I get from all this, y'all. Humans are no longer to be trusted. They're also saying that these are the new Terminator robots. Anybody that saw Terminator, this is the Terminator technology. They were showing us back then. This is also iRobot. They were showing us already. I'm also going to get into what they already showed us, Manchurian Candidate, because it came on yesterday, and that's what made me get back into my homework. So let's get back into that. I'm not finished with this. We are not finished. But this the real world. This is trending topic, trending news. Now let's go into it. Anybody on this channel, you know, I already broke down. If you want to know about mind control, you have to watch this movie. 3 years ago, I broke the whole thing down. All right. It represents the human that is brainwashed and they don't even know it. Modern times, this is another brain chip company. It has nothing to do with Elon Musk. This is called BrainChip Inc. BrainChip Incorporated, this company was started in 2004. Guess what? Guess when this movie came out, y'all? 2004. See, BrainChip Company, 2004, artificial intelligence company. Now, my people on this channel, do you now believe me when I told you these people be 20 to 30 years ahead of us? Now you see why I kept telling you I want to hear about none of that old stuff. Now you want to see why I told you I don't listen to dumb people. I don't stay stuck in the past. When I told you I kill everything from the past and I'm going to kill everything you love or fantasy land. 20 years ago, they've been working on these brain chips, fool. And I think they already perfected it. Hey, I think Moneybag Joe might have been in the program too. Because when you watch this, everything in Manchurian Candidate about was going down, and the main beef was putting the sleeper in the White House. And then Sleepy Joe always was falling downstairs. But anyway, another thing about Manchurian Candidate, because it always been my favorite movie, right? One of them. Elon Musk is in the damn movie. How many of y'all saw the movie? Now look, this is the evil scientist in Manchurian Candidate that was installing the brain chips into Denzel's mind. Him and his other buddies. They were in the war. They was in the Gulf War. But they were in a mind control program. So some stuff they remembered, some stuff they didn't. And this is the woman that looks like Hillary Clinton. This is her son, but his mother was involved with the brain chip program because she is one of the investors that put in the money, and she is the one that referred her son and Denzel to go to this guy so they can be installed into the program. But the thing that tripped me out about this whole thing, when they said that this man was from Africa, and I said, dang it, Elon Musk, got him. He's supposed to be from Africa. Elon Musk is from Africa. And I told y'all Elon Musk was a scientist. And I also told y'all they are the real African Americans now as well. See? That's Elon Musk in the movie, man. They was telling us about Elon Musk 20 years ago. This is the man that worked the brain chip program in the movie that got Denzel the brain chip. Now, let me go back to the movie for my people that saw it. And if you didn't see it, you're green, you're late, you're 20 years late. That's why you ain't going to get nothing I'm talking about. Because you was worried about Boys in the Hood, Paid in Full. I bet you saw that 20 times. I bet you saw Menace to Society 80 times. And I bet you seen Power 50 times. But you ain't seen this once. That's why if you ain't see this once, you a person that was brainwashed. You're brainwashed right now. Let me show you something. Now, this one I'm going to prove to y'all. This is what Elon Musk and them know. The brain chip. Guess how the brain chip worked? They showed you in the movie. Bingo. Bop. When you get that phone call and they start talking, that's when they kick in. Pop. When you see Denzel's face, that's when he was getting turned to a gump. And he was under the spell of the brain chip. He didn't have no more control of his mind at all. And you had you doing stuff, you don't even know you did it. You don't remember. Last night you could have did something real crazy. You won't remember. It showed you. And when they started getting out of pocket and waking up, that phone will ring. That's why to this day, guess what? Your phone ring. Most of y'all, you're running for this shit. You can't put it down. You always got to answer it. You're always running for that damn phone every time it ring, but you don't understand. That's a mind control program. Even sometimes the people you mess with got you in a mind control program. Why? All they do is call your fucking phone all day. All they want to know is what you're doing, why you ain't call, why you ain't text. That's a mind control program you in. You just don't know it. Yup. I can put somebody in a mind control right now with a cell phone. Here, take this phone. Hey, you don't got to pay the bill. It's in my name. Don't worry about it. Here you go. Whole time, I just want to track your ass, see what you're thinking on your brain all day, 24/7. I put tracking on that shit. Whole time, your brain already controlled. Haha, I got you trapped in my world from my cell phone. That's how it works. So Elon Musk does things like this, but that's a front. Reason why I say it's a front, man, he don't care about no damn trucks and cars. That man care about the humans. He just test out the technology on trucks and cars first. The point is this. Didn't everybody run to trucking? Everybody went and got paperwork. Salute Boulevard. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my brother. Didn't everybody run to get CDLs? See, but you're going to notice, who was the last people to run to get CDLs like it was a cult following? Who ran to get CDLs because they saw it on social media? Who these past 5 years did every single thing they saw on social media, even though social media was setting everybody up for failure? Like run and get houses, run and do this, run and do that. Everything social media promoted you to do was really to stimulate the economy. That's why everything you're going to see social media pushed was for you to spend money and indulge in everything they was rolling out. So I'm just going to show y'all, right? Everybody went crazy for Tesla. There's nothing wrong with that. But Elon Musk takes the money from Tesla and he invests into his real company, Neuralink. That's his real company. This is real pride and joy. See, like me, right? I talk about trending topics, but I like talking about real talk. That's my real stuff. He got Tesla. His real stuff is Neuralink. So I was telling y'all, man, ain't no fun of no scientists working on no damn machines. No, he want to work on humans. They're trying to crack the code to see if you could turn a human into a remote control car. And it's already working. Because some of y'all already brainwashed, you ain't got the brain chip. The key was to get your brain ready for the brain chip. Some of y'all almost there. Some of y'all right there. Some of y'all will sign up for that shit right now because they're going to tell you, hey, you don't need no cell phone no more. You never got to buy a cell phone. You never got to worry about none of that stuff. Just get the brain chip, pay your monthly fee, and you got it. You can surf online, all of that right in your head. So let's go, y'all. But they're saying that this stuff is going to be used also to create soldiers. This also might be the new form of soldiers in the military. Get it? So all you got to do is assume now, right? Just assume when you click on Facebook and Instagram, just assume that that camera in front of you might be scanning your brain. We spoke about this before. How many times, y'all, you picked up your phone and something you was thinking popped up on the screen? Let's stop playing. How many times happened to you? Happened to me mad times. You was thinking about something. You ain't even scroll. You pick up the phone, that shit right there. Or how many times you was scrolling, think about something, pop up. We spoke about this because I told y'all. One thing, when I know stuff is possible, I pay attention. So a lot of people might think I'm smart. I'm not that smart like you think. I just don't underestimate nobody no more. I never say what they ain't going to do. I never say what ain't or what ain't going to happen. And that's why I was telling a lot of you fools, right? You're so busy focusing on aliens. Meanwhile, humans getting turned into aliens. And I'm going to say it again. It's going to be a time, y'all. Well, if I don't know you already, I'm just not rocking with you. Because soon, it's going to be millions of people walking around in society that you're going to think they're humans, but they're not. They're not. They're going to be on medication, and they're going to have chips in their brain. Let's look. This is what they've been prepping, y'all. And there's no coincidence they start with women first. Because women, y'all going to be the guinea pigs. Now, women. Haven't women been the main people playing with those artificial intelligence apps on the internet? If you watch Manchurian Candidate, remember at the end when Denzel allegedly committed that act of that assassin? Remember he walked out the building? What did they do? They turned him into a white man. They were showing you a Manchurian Candidate. They been had AI technology. They already showed you that. The technology, how they can do anything, get away with it, even if it's on camera. Rob the bank, disguised as a black man with a beard, walk out as a white man with a bald head. That's a skinhead. When you watch, that's why I've been telling people years ago, and that's why I be like, man, people just so late, man. Y'all so far behind in time. Y'all just don't understand what's going on, right? And they showed you in this movie right here everything that's going on right now, and that's my other proof that everything we're talking about now, we're still 20 years old. So even when I talk about a brain chip, 20 years old. Why? 2004, it was a company called BrainChip, Artificial Intelligence, 2004. So I'm going to prove you out again. We 20 years late. So I'm going to tell you humans again, man. Humans, stop being stupid, arguing, worrying about stuff. Humans, stop walking around like you know so much and you got all this knowledge, but in reality, you don't. So I kept telling people, anything you read out of a book, you ain't going to get it. Everything I'm telling you right now don't come out no book, and I ain't learned from nobody else. I crack my own codes, then I present it to the people as my opinions. 2004. So I'm just showing you. I've always been on this movie. It's no coincidence. BrainChip, this company came out 2004. Same year they dropped their movie. And the movie is based on brain chips. And it's not a coincidence. The number one person in the movie, the star of the movie that gets brainwashed, is a black man, because black people are the most brainwashed. And they know they are the most ones that'll fall a victim to getting a chip in their brain. That's right. You are going to be the main flunky. If you know anything about history in America, who was always the guinea pig for experiments? Did you know that's also something that went on in slavery, y'all? During the slavery times, don't forget, the medical field was in effect. When they was practicing all those open heart surgeries, when they was practicing all of those surgery with limbs and trying to figure out how to cure diseases, who do you think they did the experimenting on? This is what a lot of y'all don't understand. Then I'll show you to this day. When I told y'all, places like Chicago, LA, New York, where people get slaughtered left and right, they experiment on the bodies. They always done that. And you in the medical field, you have to experiment on somebody, don't you? How do you perfect your craft when you're going to school for 8 to 12 years? You have to use bodies. Guess who bodies are always worked on the most? You should already know. I don't believe, man. You don't believe. You don't believe. Didn't they show you in Chicago with her? Didn't they show y'all with what? Kanika Jenkins? Yes, Kanika Jenkins was going to be a science project. Why you think they preserved her in the freezer? But that was just her. Imagine how many people they put in that damn freezer and shipped their ass to a goddamn medical center somewhere. You got to peep game, y'all. Now you see why in the ghetto they let you die out? That body going to experiments at a college near you. Medical field. Understand, use your brain, y'all. Medical schools all over America. Where they get the bodies from? Where they get the hearts, the lungs, the brains? Where they experiment on limbs at? How they know about blood marrow? How they know about they got to study bodies, dead and living bodies, fool. So my point is also to perfect this brain chip. You don't perfect no brain chip on no dead person, no. Huh? That's why this look like, let me show you something. Let me show you. That's why this look like a woman with a weave off and a stocking cap with no edges. I know chicks right like that right now with no freaking edges. And it's not a coincidence. They got a chick with no edges. Know why I say that? I think all you women, mainly with no edges, that be on the internet all day, I think y'all gonna be the first to get brain chip. That's what I think. I think anybody on social service programs, some of y'all gonna be the first to get brain chip. That's what I think. I think it's gonna be a day, anybody that don't have a resume, a 9 to 5, or a married woman, you're gonna get a brain chip. The only woman that's gonna be allowed not to work is housewives, because it's going back to that. Common sense. Housewife, cooking, cleaning, raising your kids. You know how much money you're going to save in your household if your husband work? It's going back to that. But a lot of y'all, this is going to be y'all. And it's not a coincidence. This look like a woman that need her hair done with a stocking cap and about to put that wig on. Am I lying? The reason why I say that, y'all, I think they already been dumbing people down and training them. Let's say a young lady gets in a car accident and she got them bundles on, right? She get in a car accident. Wake up in the hospital, come back to her senses. Whole time, you don't even know, you damn near died. But when they brought you back, they say, man, we had to work on you. We brought you back. Whole time, they put a chip in your brain. Bingo. Now, you just think it's from a car accident. Now, what you do? Put your bundles back on, stocking caps, all that. Now, that shit all up on the wraps. Guess what else? Know why I said that? I'm going to tell you why I said that. And I spoke about it on this channel. People that's always wearing sew-ins, what happened, y'all? For one, most of y'all don't never let water hit your brain. I spoke about all this. A lot of y'all be tweaking out because water don't hit your brain. It is not normal for you not to put your hair underwater for a certain amount of time. And I'm going to say this, I said it before. I think this is also part of the reason why so-called black women started going crazy. They said the chemicals it really affects your brain from perms. That's one. Then for two, think about how y'all trained to never go underwater. That is not normal, not to let water hit your pineal gland. It's pores on top of your brain for a reason. Remember when we born, they was told that it's a sensitive spot on your head. It never goes away for real. Water has to hit your brain or you can start tweaking out. So I'm telling y'all, ladies, they created all these hairstyles where you got all this shit on top of your fucking head. Y'all know for a fact it make you hot. It's frustrating. You got to spend all this money. But my point is, boom, it's already programming you not to put water on your head. So the key is, you get out the car accident, you got a chip in your head, but you're already grown not to put water in your head. So guess what? Maybe water might glitch the goddamn chip. But you already trained to wear wigs and bundles and not put water on your head. So you might be chipped up. And guess what, ladies? You always getting your hair done. So guess what? You forgot. You don't even know it's a chip in your brain. And maybe if you'd have took more showers underwater, maybe you would have glitched that shit and made it disappear. But they already got you groomed not to let water hit your head and not swim underwater. And that's how they're going to program you to get chipped. And guess what, bro? They already got you trained with your hair grown out. And they already got bros trained not to get haircuts and shit. So like I say, it might be a bro, right? He gets shot. He gets shot, about to die, and they tell him, look, you know, sir, you was about to die, man. We had to bring you back. Whole time, guess what? You don't even know when they brought you back. They put a chip in your brain, bro. You already got dreads. You already trained not to really wash your head like that, bro. You might only wash your hair only when you get it done, maybe once, and that's going to be a fake wash because they're gonna just put your head in the sink real quick, boom, boom, boom. But the whole time, you already been grown, right, to wear certain hairstyles, and that hairstyle is really protecting the chip in your brain. Get it? Y'all get what I'm saying? Where I'm going with this shit? They already produced a hairstyle that will embrace the chip. See what I told you? Women already trained to do that. Let's look at Glorilla. She probably got on a stocking cap, maybe. She already got the weave and a hat. I'm just showing you how black women and black men are already trained to have extra stuff on their head. Which, if a chip was installed, my point is, I'm not going to play with you. I know a lot of black people don't wash their hair like that. Don't play. Most black people only wash their hair when they about to get it done. And that's not normal, y'all. It's not. So I know this. If I know this, they know this. They say, hey, let's look at it like this. Well, you know, black people, they into all these styles of hair and different things so that, you know, within their culture, and they don't wash their hair a lot and they don't like to swim. So maybe we should test these out on them first. See how easy that is? Do you see how easy that is? You going to the hospital for a pregnancy, all type of stuff. Guess what, ladies? You already trained to get what? The epidural shot. You already get C-sections. Well, they tell you it's epidural. Whole time it's a chip in your back, in your spine. All they got to do is put in your spine. Your spine is your connection to your brain. You don't even know that. You having babies whole time. You got chipped through your back. Don't even know it. Told you, man. You're dealing with real people. Guess what else? We already been on Facebook scanning who we want to scan. And we already know the people we want to scan. I don't know who you are on Facebook, but Mark Zuckerberg do. They know your whole life. Your whole life is documented. They've been studying you. Also, they're using everything from social media, and they're going to put them in these puppets. So put it like this. It's going to be a puppet just like you somewhere in the world, talking just like you somewhere in the world. You might not know. Yes. That's what all they're doing on these apps is recording your voice, your visions, and they're put in databases, and those databases are going to be implemented into these robot androids. That's what's going to happen. Even me, you might, in the future, it might be somebody sound just like me, but it ain't me. Walking around and all that. See, the brain consists of special cells called neurons that transmit signals to other cells. See, the scary thing about this, the only level they're trying to perfect now, they got it all done. The last phase they're trying to perfect is human emotions. When you say to the robot, I love you, and they say, I love you back. I love you too, and say your name too. Get it? That's where they at with this right now. Where you go to the robot and say, yo, it's some beef. Get the gun. And the robot go get the gun and say, let's go. That's what they're perfecting now, y'all. I'm telling you what time it is. They're perfecting the human response of the robot now. Everything else, they already got mastered. The electrodes of the Neuralink chip are able to read these signals, which are then translated into motor controls. Actually, the thoughts come and it makes the body react, and the body don't know what's going on. The body can't control it. That is what? Motor control. So the chip in the brainwashing will create motor control, and that's how you also can make a person be a so-called trained you know what, and they don't even know what they did. Under motor control, the control says pick up the gun. Pick up the gun. And you get it? Next thing you know, they pick it up, start blazing. They don't even know what they're doing because they're under motor control, the brain chip. This is why a lot of y'all do stuff and you don't even know why you're doing it. Let's see. Most people right now, you order your food offline, clothes, your whole life. And that's okay. I do it too. But what I also do is I keep a balance. So I always do human normal things every day on purpose to stay grounded. Every single day. Every single day. I told y'all these things before. Now you got to get in the normal things or you're going to lose your mind. You got to do certain things like take a walk, go to the store. You got to start doing normal stuff, keeping cash on you. You got to start doing normal stuff like watching a movie or something. You got to do normal stuff. If you're not doing normal stuff, you're getting turned into a robot, y'all. I'm just going to let you know right now. All right. And this is the whole key, to constantly keep prepping you, dumbing you down. So now they already got you where you just stuck looking for trending topics. And most people, if you left your phone home, you will be highly depressed. And that's the whole key. The whole key is now they already got you emotionally attached to your phone. That is the facts. So let's say, if you can't say right now, man, fuck this phone, throw that shit. If you can't say, man, fuck this phone, man, I don't need this shit, they already got you. That's why I always say certain stuff to glitch it, the matrix. My point is, they already got you emotionally attached to your phone, but 10 years ago, you wasn't even like that. That's my point. When you first got on Facebook, you didn't care about it like that. So what happened where everybody's so attached to their phone now? You know what they did it with? Social media, trending topics. It was the trending topics that always had you checking your phone. The trending topics made you always feel like you was missing something. So the trending topics always created a habit of you what? Picking up your phone, looking at it. But ain't nothing there. Picking up your phone, scrolling, picking up your phone. What happened next? What happened next? What happened next? Meanwhile, you got addicted to the phone, and now you attached to the phone. So if I say, yo, what you gonna do without your phone? Many of us, we might just do the same exact thing. Because I don't talk on the phone no more, period. If I'm not talking business or to my real, it's nothing to talk about. I don't need nobody calling me unless it's about business or money. It's nothing to talk about. I don't listen to people's problems no more. I don't do none of that shit. I don't care about no phone. It's not fun no more. These apps are corny. They used to be funny. You can't even get a laugh at a meme no more. It's corny people mainly on the internet, miserable people that hate their fucking life. They're the main ones on that shit all day. And people like us, we don't like to be on there. See, when Instagram first started, I used to post on Instagram when I would take trips. And when I went somewhere exotic or ate something exotic, had an exotic drink or was traveling, then that's what I used the gram for. But see, now when they started using the gram for other shit, I don't use it no more. And then also, all these applications have been used for prostitution too. So people were living through these apps, trying to pay their bills, trying to create the world they want. Too many people been living their life through the internet. So now they got a plan for you. That's Amber Rose right there. A lot of y'all gonna get turned into Amber Rose. These are the facts. All right. And most people, all you got to know is if you on Facebook and Instagram, you're already in a database. Mark Zuckerberg did not own Instagram in the beginning, and that was part of the plot. When Facebook started making people get verified, they knew everybody was going to run to the gram. Everybody and their mother that did not rock with Facebook, everybody that was a street person, everybody that was a so-called person that get money, they ran to the Instagram. What did they do, y'all? Took pictures all day long. People was posting their money at their whole life. When Mark Zuckerberg realized that people was running from Facebook, he bought Instagram. The past couple of years, they have acquired everybody's information. Mark Zuckerberg, right in your face, went to court for selling people's information. He was selling people's information to these brain chip companies, fool. That's what happened. And he also was selling your information to law enforcement. Law enforcement and these guys are hand in hand. From now on, I'm not going to say this shit no more. The whole purpose of social media. Facebook is tied in with law enforcement and scientists. That is it. The scientists are the ones in charge of the social engineering. The brain chip is social engineering, programming. You have been being programmed through the internet by a thing called trending topics, YouTubers, influencers, and other things. These influencers have been working your brain for the past decade, piece by piece by piece. Damn near everything you say and do comes off the freaking internet. This is how they know your brain is officially under control now, because you don't do nothing outside of this. I told you, people go to Dubai, they want to go everywhere, but they don't know nothing about America where they stand. They go to these places because of what they see and told. That's why I told you they put idiots on the internet on purpose for you to follow. Now you lost your mind and it's a Cardi B doll. And you're going to be a Cardi B doll. And that's also Doja Cat and the rest of them. It's no coincidence. This is the real world now. So this is what I meant. Now in society, if you're not a beneficial human that is smart, they look at you now as, hey, you're so dumb, you need a brain chip. You criminals, you just won't get it right. Also, if you go to prison, you lose your rights. So don't be surprised if you go to prison and they have programs where they say, hey, you sex offenders, we're going to have to put this brain chip in your brain because you have a problem of putting your hands on kids. So we have to put this chip in your brain so we can control your behavior. And you too, young man, you a robber. You like to shoot people. We have to put this brain chip in you to calm you down from that violence. And I think maybe they might have programs where, hey, you get this chip in your brain, you get to come home early. But when they come home from jail early on probation with that chip, they're not going to be humans no more. I'm seeing this was going to happen. Anybody that's considered a savage that cannot think, you're going to get chipped. That's my opinion. I think they might even look at your paperwork and see, hey, you a college dropout, you a high school dropout. It's 2024. You haven't been to school since 1996. What the hell have you been doing? You have no resume. You have nothing. Give them a brain chip. I'm telling you, man, it's my opinion. And that's why I feel like everybody's been dumbed down, right? So let's think about it. So ask yourself a question. This is not to judge nobody. So let's look with common sense, y'all. It is some people that have been dumbed down. They're not financially stable. They cannot take care of themselves. And on top of that, they had a nerve to start families. So this is why I know what's going on. And a lot of people, you are going to be brain chips. That's why they wanted the women to follow idiots. And the men, they wanted you to follow idiots. And most of y'all were raised on idiots. And you have the brain of an idiot. And the only way you're going to become smarter is one of these good, smart-ass brain chips will make you smart as a mother. You get it? Mark Zuckerberg will make you so smart, you won't even have to scroll on the internet no more. And the reason why I know it's official now, y'all, because they are now in the stock market. So what does that mean? It is now millions of dollars invested in these programs. And it is also many, many, many companies now. So guess what, y'all? It is now time to invest in the brain chips if you want to get rich for the future, y'all. Now's the time. Don't miss this one, y'all. So let's look at it with common sense. Who do we think going to be the main ones getting brain chip? And I'm going to tell y'all, for those who don't believe nothing, they do not start companies. They do not make big businesses, big office buildings, take all these money investments for something that they are not going to use. So who are these brain chips going to be used on? Also, don't forget, they're saying now also people that are disabled that we will call slow, or people that we will call, you know what, that can't talk, things like that. These are the main people going to get them first. So if you don't believe it, BrainChip is just one company. This the building right here. Now, this has nothing to do with Neuralink. He got his own company. Then, y'all, it's other companies. So when I saw that, I did my homework. I said, nah, this for real. It's already on the market. So guess what's next? It's phases. It's on the market. It's available. So what's the last phase? Getting them chips installed in it. Getting them chips installed. Who brain you think gonna get them installed in? Who y'all think? I really want y'all to think. Who you think gonna get them installed? Then I heard nothing in this country work without certain people. That's what I heard. They say a lot of stuff in this country, to get it popping, you need a particular people to get involved. Also, a flood is about to happen. Hopefully the people don't get flooded out and wake up with brain chips, right? Because this flood is expected to bring life-threatening storm surges. They saying this flood is going to be serious and it's being downplayed. It's going to be historic. Maybe some of the people that get wiped out or lose their home, they might say, hey, guys, we got somewhere for you to go. We're going to take care of you. And then what if some of them got to get chipped up? Anyway, this Florida, this last night. As you see, this is what I mean by they'll downplay it. See, they'll show you this little block, but they ain't going to show you no main blocks. When we see this picture right here, we know in the hood, because I know the hood, goddammit. When I see a 500, that's the hood. So if this is the hood yesterday, we already know by last night that water is over the car. But they'll show this to downplay it. Oh, it's just going to blow over. It might not be too major. We don't know yet. Whole time, y'all know what's going to happen. It's going to be major. So as you see, the tow truck is also about to get flooded. And this was in the daytime yesterday, so we know it's way worse than that. Also, we know people are going to lose money. They're taking losses. This is nothing but a setback. The governors of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina have declared state of emergency. So if you got peoples in Florida right now, you got to check on them and give them calls, but their power might be out right now. If the power go out, y'all, they can't speak. We don't know what's up. Also, when these events happen, the power be out for days after too. So it's not just about today. No. Mind you, y'all, they can't get no money. Their food gonna go bad. And if the water went over a certain level, their cribs are destroyed. All you got to know is if the water goes above the electrical sockets, that home will be condemned. And what does that mean? It means you have to leave. They already sent the teams down there, y'all. They have sent police from all across America, and some of those guys are militias too. They also send military militias down there. When you see some of those guys that be good helpers, some of them be militia people. And if you know, they go down there because they know in Florida, they play with those choppers, and they know some people not going to want you in their property, but their job is to come to your property to make sure everything is good inside. And if they tell you to leave, you got to leave. So it ain't no such thing as I ain't going no, we good, we ain't going. No. If they knock on your door and it's considered flooded, you got to leave. Nothing you can do about it. And they come with the guns and all that ready. Period. So that's what's going on today and after the flood. Because they also know they had to disperse troops to Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. Why? Because the governor said so. The governors declared martial law. State of emergency is really martial law, y'all. It's that simple. That's when the governor takes control. So all you got to know is under these floods, martial law is called. So anybody from the street, if you have warrants, you're going to jail. Get it? These are also roundups. These are roundups. Also, when you get caught walking around the city when it's flooded and you have nowhere to go, no ID, no Social Security, and they say, where you going, sir? And you say, I live back there. They say, sorry, sir, that neighborhood is condemned. You cannot go back. You have to go with us, sir. This is how they do the roundups. This is why they had the militia there. This is why they have National Guard. It's other things that go on beyond the damn hurricane. That's what you have to understand is layers. So they're only going to show you the hurricane on TV. Oh, a hurricane coming. But they're not going to tell you 500,000 people have been without power since last night. And whenever you hear power out, first person you got to think of is grandma and them. And granddad, man. Once the power out, boom. That messes them up. Anybody on machinery, their life is in jeopardy. Anybody that got to go to dialysis, y'all get it? People that's on heart machines, They're the first people get evicted. They're the first people get in trouble when this stuff happens. We're going to look at it again, what they say, y'all. Potential historic flooding event. They saying a damn event, y'all. Now, also, look how big it is, smacking the East Coast. And don't forget, they love to downplay stuff because they don't want people to panic. Because remember, they did the same thing with Hurricane Katrina. Anybody remember the history? They say, oh, it looked like it's going to be light. It looked like it's going to pass over. It looked like this. It looked like that. Whole time, it was never about the hurricane. It was about the flooding. Also, this, y'all, you know what it's going to do? It's going to make New Orleans flood again. This whole area, which is known as the Fertile Crest, is going to flood again. So it's also a 52 fake out. See, let me show you how the news work. Everybody's focusing on Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina the whole time. Fuck around Louisiana and Texas get slaughtered. They get you get what I'm saying? So either way, anybody in the South got to be on point. If you don't want to end up like this, or you got to be on point. If your home gets flooded, they're not going to let you go back home. So people in Georgia, South Carolina as well, you got to be on point because you don't know what's planned and you don't know what's going to do what. And you don't know. So you always got to look at everything. You got to be ahead. Be on point. Expect the worst. If the worst don't happen, you say, I'm good. I'm straight now. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Then get caught slipping like these people with nothing. Nathan. And these are the people they got out of there and they never came back. How we know that? Well, they had no common sense. When you was in New Orleans poor, they knew once you left and they raised that rent up, you wasn't going to be able to come back anyway because that's what they did and they're doing that everywhere. Everywhere where people are leaving, they're making it where you'll never come back. And that's what's going on. You now can look at the Superdome. Now, does it look like a football stadium for real? Or does it look like a holding cell like it was supposed to be? Every city near you, you will always see a stadium. The buses go underground, and that's how your ass gets shipped off in a crisis. The whole Hurricane Katrina was a test run for future endeavors, future evacuations. This whole thing was them evacuating the city. They was able to time out how long it also took them to shut down the city and evacuate the city. And they did it. Back in the day when I forgot what hurricane that was. Yeah, I think it was Sandy. It was the Sandy joint. I was in Atlantic City and I saw it, and I was in that evacuation. So I know. And if I didn't have nowhere to go, I was asked out. But I had peoples outside of Atlantic City and they came pick me up. And that's when I was chilling in Camden, went to Philly that day, stuff like that. But they evacuated the whole Atlantic City, and I think they were doing test runs back then. And they was putting people on buses. In these evacuations, this is how it works, period. I don't know who knows, but this is how it works. Anytime these things happen, if you do not have nowhere to go or no family, they put you on buses or they put you in a gym. They got places to put you at. And at this point, they tell you where you're going. You have no say-so. I know that for a fact. So that's why I know these are roundups. And the flood is the excuse to get your ass. Mind you, this Superdome had major insurance on it the whole time, so they got rich off that too and built a new one right after that. Remodeled Mercedes. They got the Mercedes-Benz Dome now. And don't forget, after this, they just so happened to win the Super Bowl right after that. After all the New Orleans people that have been there their whole life supporting the Saints, they didn't win the Super Bowl until after everybody left. And then when they left, they couldn't come back. And don't forget, y'all, these were also a lot of black homeowners. Don't forget that part. Don't forget that part. And a lot of black owners of their homes did not have flooders insurance at that time. Nope, they did not. And can you look at, okay, let's look at this, y'all. Hurricane Katrina. How many lives can we say was lost in this? It's no telling, right? Let's look at each house. Got at least what? 3 to 5 people in it. And it's just one little neighborhood. But they want to tell you 1,000 people only died in Hurricane Katrina. Do you believe that? So what if it was let's just say within all these neighborhoods, It was 300 elderly people. How they gonna swim? I'm showing you how they downplay stuff. What about all those little kids that can't swim? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See that? It's a lot of men that can't swim neither. A lot of y'all can't swim, bro. A lot of people can't swim. Guess who is the number one people in America that cannot swim? That didn't go to the YMCA growing up, didn't never go to no swimming program, and cannot swim to this day and grown as fuck. That's my proof how a lot of people died of Hurricane Katrina, y'all. A lot of people cannot swim. But guess who else knows that? Guess who else knows that? Told y'all, man, a lot of y'all have not been paying attention. You've been playing with life. You've been playing with your life. See, you know everything about a phone, but you know nothing about swimming. Basic stuff. That's why you're a robot. You know why? Robots cannot swim, y'all, at all. I don't care how many brain chips they put in a robot will never swim. But if you can't swim, you might be a robot now. Anything you can't do, all you got to know is a robot might be smarter than you now. That's the name of the game. Dumb down humans, make robots smarter. So that's why you had to get dumbed down through rap. They dumb you down with stupid ass marches. They dumb you down with the so-called civil rights movement, African-American slave program. And all you know now is to react. Did you know any robots react? Robots don't do shit on their own. They have to react. That's why you've been converted into a reactionary person. You don't think for yourself. You just do as you told. Or when somebody tell you to get mad, then you get mad. When somebody say, hey, look at this, then you look at this. Other than that, you don't pay attention to nothing. You're a robot. Because robots, you have to tell them what to do. You got to tell a robot, do this, do that. Look at this. You're a robot now, most of y'all. See Cardi B, a robot? She's an idiot. She don't know what to do with her life. Got all this money, but you can give a whole lot of money to a robot and it still ain't going to do nothing. I could take this robot and put stacks upon stacks upon stacks in front of the money, and nothing's going to happen. Nothing. Because robots they don't know what to do with money. Just like these people, robots. Rumors on bankruptcy, all this stuff. My point is they're dumb. So their job was to dumb you down. And the dumber you are, computers are now smarter than you. So now the brain chip is smarter than you. And you're going to be the guinea pig. And it's no coincidence they made her look like a black woman with a fresh wig on, about to go stripping and twerking. Told y'all, man, people didn't believe, but you're going to see. You don't got to believe. Now, look, AI for Good Global Summit. You keep hearing these words, global, New World Order, global. Now, let's go back to Manchurian Candidate. The evil scientist that was putting chips in Denzel in them brain, the company was called Manchurian Global. Yup, and this is the doctor, and he was African. Elon Musk, African. He worked on brain chips in the movie. Elon chips worked with brain chips in real life. Elon Musk, the evil scientist, man. Real life is what they do. And the rich people got money invested. This woman and her partners were rich politicians, and they the ones had their money invested in the program of the chips. The people that control social service are the ones that got the money invested in the chips. And the chip works through the phone. The doctor that was controlling Denzel's brain, the doctor that was controlling the microchip, call up Denzel. You call him by his first name. The first name was the code to put you under a trance because you're already programmed by your name, right? If I say your name, so-and-so, you're going to look. You're going to be aware. If I say your middle name, you really like, oh, shit, he just said my whole name. Got you. That's how it worked. He'll say his name, and then give him instructions, and then put the phone down. But guess what? The mind control program only worked through the phone. It only was started through the phone. They was able to brainwash this man to take out his own girlfriend and her father. And he didn't even know what he did. Sound familiar? Then you hear about a lot of so-called things that happened. And when it was all said and done, the person looked like they was a lunatic in the head. A lot of y'all don't believe stuff, man. But I'm going to tell you this. I think a lot of people that have been on the internet all day, they've been getting their brain fried. I think they've been scanning people's brain looking at their phone. I think all the time you've been scanning, it's been scanning your brain. And what else has been doing? Picking up your energy from your finger. These apps also have been embracing the human touch because they're trying to train robots to have feeling and responses. They are now perfecting the point of making humans have emotional feelings. So that lets me know they are also going to replace human with robots. Period. So we're gonna close out on that, y'all. So now you know the two things, the two realest things that's going on right now. These brain chips on the stock market. For a lot of y'all that want to do more research, do research because there's way more companies than what I'm showing y'all. I just didn't have no more space. But these are two proven companies I know for a fact, Neuralink and BrainChip. And also, I will say this, family, people, hey, there's also time for you to make money for your future, and you can't invest in these things. And common sense will tell you they would not have money invested in this if they did not plan on using it. So these are going to be used. Whether you like it or not, they're going to be used. Now, I'm going to say it again. I think after this year, if I don't know you already, I'm not meeting nobody new after next year. Because I'm going to look at it like this. Most people will be under the spell of the brain chip or AI program. Now, back to the AI program, do not forget, the whole AI program is to make everything on the internet look real, and a lot of it is going to be fake. I think we already been tricked by some things. But AI is going to be used to play with your mind and vision to make you think things are real that are not. It is also going to be used to make people say things that they did not say. Like the man was saying, if a person come on the internet and say, the so-called White House is on fire, with AI, he can take a picture and make it look like that. And everybody can start wilding out, going crazy. But they say if you do that, that's going to be a charge. Also, if you use AI for anything bad on the internet, they're going to take your channel, period. They already said all that. But AI is going on. So my point is this I'm going to tell y'all, don't believe everything you see on the internet no more. I don't care what it look like. I don't care if it's somebody sitting down, regular, going live. They can make all that shit look like that. They could take a white man, turn him into a black female, turn into a little boy. That's how wicked the AI is, y'all. And they could put any voice on it. So I'm going to tell you right now, just pay attention. Also, like I was telling you, YouTubers and all that, they're going to replace a lot of YouTubers with AI anyway. That's why I do what robots can't do. Now they can have a person sit there, look the most perfect in the world. You think it's a human, whole time it's AI robot. Yep. So that's what's going on now, y'all. So other than that, y'all stay tuned. Number real talk today, y'all. Ain't no trending topics at all. BrainChip, 2004, right? The company was started 20 years ago. So just think in your mind, y'all. You see how late we be in America? If they was working with these chips back then and made a movie, you don't think they already been put their shit in some humans walking around right now? And this what happens too. Once these companies put the chip in your brain, this company now owns you. They own you and they own the program. So say if somebody put your ass in a mind control program, right? This woman could put her son in a mind control program. Now she goes to the company and she has the jurisdiction to control her son. She got the paperwork. She got the guidebook, you see what I'm saying? And if anything happened with the program, she got to go back to the company and figure out how to fix it. So this is how this shit going to be working, y'all. It's going to be some of your own people putting you in that stuff too. This is going to happen, man, through many different circumstances. And there's no coincidence. An African white man in the movie. This is Elon Musk in the movie because he's a white African. BrainChip, 2004 BrainChip company, 2004 movie. Told y'all they put the real in the movies, man. And I will be doing something on that later. Other than that, y'all, like I say, most people, you're ready. If this you right here, matter of fact, there's a lot of y'all, you just don't know it. Your stupid ass can't even drive without your phone. You always got to be talking on that phone. Slowing up traffic, running your mouth. You ain't even look behind you, see all the goddamn cars behind you because you just on the mouth. You look, you running your mouth on the phone, in the car, going nowhere fast. That's most of y'all. You can't go nowhere without that damn phone. You can't do shit without it. You checking the phone all day, like you check your phone every day, all day, like your account about to get some money or something. You check trending topics like you're going to get a bank deposit. See that? They already got a lot of y'all, man. The last step is you getting chipped up. So I'm going to tell my people again that want to know the real. If you want to glitch it, just don't care about your damn phone. That's all you got to do. Do normal shit. And I'm going to say it again. This looked like a woman without her wig and no edges. Am I lying, y'all? Am I flying? And you also will see most women without edges are already brainwashed from the internet. They are the main ones that think they're somebody they're not. The real you is you with no edges. But in your mind, you got fake baby hair and all these bundles, and you think you look good like that. And you do, but without it, you don't. So my point is, we are now looking at the real you is underneath all of that. Because I'm going to say it's going to be a lot of people brain chip, and they're going to be trying to hide that shit under wigs, sew-ins, and shit like that. But whole time, bro, that shit crazy. She got a brain chip, man. That's what I think. Same thing with the dudes. Some dudes going to be slow. They already got dudes getting fake beards, fake Beijings. It's going to be fake dudes with chips in their damn head, and they're going to have that shit stashed under naughty dreads. Nigga going to have a brain chip in his fucking jaw under a strap-on beard. All right? My whole point is this. I don't trust humans no more. So if I don't know you after next year, man, don't worry about me. Because I know what's going to happen. A lot of y'all going to be under mind control, period. Some of y'all already dumb now. So on that note, just get ready, man. And anybody that's a victim in this flood, they might get a brain chip too, man. They might take them to a warehouse and get to install it in their brain, man. Who knows? So Hurricane Katrina, you see the aftermath. Hopefully it's not a part 2 in Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. So one more time, we're going to look at it. I'm going to tell y'all again, check on y'all people, man. The governors of Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina have declared a state of emergency. That means something bad going to happen. And state of emergency, they also, as of now, have the right to go in anybody's house. As of now, it's official. So on that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. I got more coming, y'all. More coming later. Make sure y'all check out the video I did last night of them trolling and disrespecting the dead, playing with your ancestors. That's right. Ancestors under golf courses. Stuff like that. Anyway, y'all. Thank y'all all for pulling up. I'm going to holler at y'all, then we getting out of here. It's Monday. Money day. We got to get to it. I ain't going to lie. Monday is my favorite day of the week. I don't really like weekends. To me, weekends are corny, y'all. Natalie Council, what's up? You good out there? Our storm surge is 47 feet. Yeah, you got to be on point, Natalie. This is how they work. They'll say 47 feet. That should be 10 to 12. Always remember that. Whatever they say, any number they ever tell you, put extra on it. When they say 4 to 7, no, you think 7 to 12 feet. Because you know what? That's the trick. Oh, it's only going to be 4 feet. It ain't going to be that much. You know about 4 7. Oh, no, we can wait that out. We can wait that out. That's the game. Whole time, they don't know what it's going to be. They predict it's going to be more. Also, they don't want people to panic. So they don't tell you what it's going to be officially. Plus, they know if they tell you, hey, y'all, it's going to be 12 feet. Everything going to flood out. Leave the city, leave the city. If they say that, they know people are going to start breaking their homes and businesses. So they don't say that. Get it? They're not going to let you know everything, because then you're going to start running to the dry land where the good people live at, and you're always going to see where the rich people live at, it don't flood out like that. They got a different drain system than the ghetto. But they know if they tell y'all, yo, the city going to flood, it's going to be 15 feet high, you're going to panic. You're going to start breaking in people's house. You're going to start breaking in stores, Walmart. That's why they always downplay it. Oh, it's only going to be 4 to 7 feet. Meanwhile, that's how you get slayed. That's how they did Hurricane Katrina. It's just going to pass over. It ain't going to be nothing. So I just say this. Don't panic. Don't be scared. But you got to be on point more. I'm always going to believe the worst. If I'm disappointed, I'm disappointed. I'd rather say, man, that shit wasn't even that bad. I'd rather say that than say, oh, smack, I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Told you, color people time, you get caught lacking. That's what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying, y'all? That's how they play it. They always downplay it. But everybody down there, y'all, be safe, man. Be on point. And the main thing you got to do is keep your stuff charged up. Charge your stuff up. Hold up. We getting live feed from Natalie down in Florida, man. Water is coming from the Gulf slowly, and the rain is still coming in all day. I'm good here. I move. Okay. Okay, you move more inland. That's right. And that's how it's going to happen. Because remember, too, the flooding, it gets worse throughout the day. Remember, y'all, boom, common sense. If this is yesterday, what you think happened overnight? And they also are downplaying the exact cities being hit right now. So we don't know exactly what city's going to get it the worst. They don't tell you that. But I use my brain, and I see, if I see that water coming up to these trucks, and that's yesterday, I already know overnight what that's going to be. And I know they're liars. No, I know, because also once that water damn near over the hood, is damn near at 3 feet already. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Once it's over them car doors, that's damn near 3 feet already. So I know they like to downplay and lie. And also, it's not about the actual people dying. People cars are going to be messed up. Financially messed up. Do you want to have a flooded out car and you just got a loan from the bank and you got to pay that car off 2030? Now it's flooded out. That's what's going to happen to a lot of people. This is also going to put people in a financial crisis, a setback. So now elections going on, it's 2024, and you getting set back even more. And back to school about to start. This is how your life gets ruined. It's how your life get ruined, y'all. So I'm just showing you. Now the whole world is about always prepare for something to happen. Always stack your coins. And I told y'all this year I wasn't going nowhere. Meaning, I knew this whole year would be unpredictable. And I know this whole year anything can happen at any time, any place, anywhere. And I know that is a fact. Anything can happen anytime, any place. If you don't understand that, then you're not in reality. You don't understand. I'll give you an example. You have never seen a president step down and just chill out. You ain't never seen nothing like that. Anything can happen anytime, any place. Also, the key thing about the Manchurian candidate was something that happened to Trump recently and Joe. Allegedly, somebody tried to smoke Trump. That's in the movie Manchurian Candidate. And also in the movie Manchurian Candidate, they said they're trying to put a sleeper in the White House. And it was just a man in the White House called Sleepy Joe. And they say he was falling asleep. That's in the movie too. So on that note, y'all, I told you life is nothing but a movie. We live in a fake world, y'all. So you understand that, you'll laugh like me, man. Other than that, man, enjoy your day, man. Don't get no brain chip. You better get smart, y'all. You better start detaching yourself from that damn phone. You better start becoming a smart genius. Because if you're not, they got a plan for you. As of now, anybody logged on to a Facebook account that do not have the heart to cancel it, Mark Zuckerberg is now your slave owner, whether you like it or not. And I do not post on Facebook no more. I've been got on Facebook. I just post every now and then, but I don't be on that shit. I bet like the people on there. It's nothing but idiots on Facebook to me. Sorry, guys. Plus, Facebook keep you local. That's for basic people. Sorry, guys. I don't do local stuff, and I don't care what you got going on locally. If you got something going on locally, that means shit, you ain't really doing too much. So I don't need to pay attention to you. I pay attention to people around the world, not local. Sorry, guys. This is for has-beens to keep up with each other all day. I don't want to keep up with nobody I went to school with. I don't want to see nobody I grew up with my whole life. And that lets me know I'm not going nowhere. I like to meet new people and go to the future. Every time I see my past, I think about how shit used to be messed up. I start thinking about how I used to be on the block. I start thinking about being in trap houses. I start thinking about roaches and corner stores with. I don't like the past, y'all. Sorry. So some of y'all can stay stuck in the past because that's where you're gonna be the rest of your life anyway. No disrespect. Your boy just gonna tell you the truth. These apps were created to keep you a virtual prisoner. Do you know what a virtual prisoner is? It means you see a lot of things, you know about a lot of stuff, but in reality, you're stuck. That is the service provided by Facebook and other applications. The fantasy land of you having a life, but the life you fantasize about doesn't even exist. It's just you and an app sitting somewhere while life is passing you by. That is the whole plan of these applications. That's why they always ask you what's on your mind. And you've been being studied. You want to know the study program on Facebook? I'm going to tell you for those who do not know. Just go on Facebook and put in one word. All right, put it like this. Put in hashtag nice day. Then you're going to see everybody in the world on Facebook that said anything about nice day in their post. It's going to come up. And this is how they can know everybody in the world on Facebook that said one word for the day. All they said was nice day. But when you put in hashtag nice day, everybody that said it on Facebook going to pop up. They've been tracking every single word. So when you say food stamps, you want to buy my food stamps? If they want to put it up, who's selling food stamps? Sell food stamps. Put that in its Facebook engine. Everybody that says something about selling food stamps, you come up. I'm just showing you this is what it's used for, man. Trust me. You don't know that, you're late. Also, this is AI technology. This is not somebody with a polar bear. That's a fake picture you're looking at, y'all. Just to show you how wicked. Look, and ladies, just like this, right? A woman can control you and they can make up a lie. Like you can have a woman try to ruin your household, right? And lie. Your husband, he be with me all the time. He sleep with me every night. Whole time the woman post a picture, look like your husband, but it ain't your husband. Now, guess what she did? She just ruined your household. And she did it with what? AI technology. That's what's going to be going on, y'all. Stuff like that. I'm just giving you little examples. Guess what? Somebody don't like you. They find out where you work. They send your boss a picture of you smoking weed with some coke on the table in a hotel somewhere naked. It ain't even you. But AI could do that. You in trouble. You just got fired. You don't even know why you got fired. You don't even know. Somebody sent the boss a picture of you. You don't even know. That's what AI do, y'all. That's what it's going to be used for, too. I'm just letting y'all know ahead, man. When I tell you I ain't rocking with humans no more, I'm not rocking with nobody, man. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. If you plan on being cool with fame, you better get that done before this year over with, because other than that, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna tell y'all to y'all face. Even everybody in my family, if you've been living out of town, I'm looking at you shady too. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know. They might have sent you to take me out, man. I don't know. That's how it's going down, y'all. You be at the Thanksgiving dinner, one of your family members pick up a knife, try to stab your ass out of nowhere. You don't even know. From back in the day, they was mad when you took their toy back in the day. Try to kill you at the dinner table. Programmed with a damn chip. That's how I look at this shit, y'all. I don't care what you say. So on that note, y'all, we about to get out of here, man. Hey, ladies, don't be no robot, man. Stop taking that internet so damn serious. Just play it out. Hey, ladies, hey, lady, you done took 1,500 pictures in that damn bathroom now. You done took 800 pictures in that same car. You done went live 303 times. And most of them, you said nothing. You done beefed. You done argued. You done put your whole family on blast for good or bad. You have nothing else going on. Now you're a robot. And for most of y'all that's going to scroll all day, ain't no trending topics, y'all. I've been checking since last night. So once again, I'm going to confirm the game is over. Guess who's the main victim? You. You're going to be the new entertainment. You are the rap game now. They're going to put a chip in your brain. You're going to be able to sing every song without even knowing the damn lyrics. All right? Put a chip in your brain. You're going to know the whole Beyonce catalog and Cardi B. You're going to know all the Glorilla raps with that chip in your brain. Hey, little bro, you want to be a rapper? Nigga, soon you're going to be able to rap just like Lil Wayne when they put that chip in your shit. You're going to be able to freestyle and all that, bro. Don't worry about it. You coming soon. So on that note, about to get out of here, y'all. For sure. Y'all enjoy your day, episode 783. And anybody listen to this episode, I'm pretty sure you got smarter today, because I'm getting smarter as the day turned too. The new way in this world is smart. That's the new weapon. That's the new money. You ain't got that, you broke. So I'll see y'all later, and I got something dropping later. Enjoy y'all day, man. Salute to the real, everybody in the bushes, everybody in the chat, everybody that drop links, cash apps, super chats, and everybody that support the channel and know what's real. On that note, stay away from them counterfeit people. 1. When you see that blank stare, that blank stare represent the chip is activated. It gets activated through the phone. The phone activates. That's why I say I caught it all. Or the deadly trick could be, I know 52 fake out. I'm going to tell y'all this last thing. See, they'll brainwash you and have us thinking it's going to be a chip. But the whole time, guess what? The technology is already in the phone. That's how they work. I'm not stupid, y'all. I know how they work. Whole time, the brain chip is actually your fucking SIM card, and it is already connected to your brain. Why? Well, when you be on a book taking pictures, you were getting eye scanned. Then you was talking on a book, on the gram, doing videos, right? YouTube. They got your voice already. So the point is, the whole fake out could be a chip in your brain, and the whole time the chip activates through the damn phone. You hold it, don't you? Well, how many of y'all peeped the new technology they've been had recently? You pick up your phone and then the shit start working. How many of y'all left your damn phone down? As soon as you pick it up, you start getting notifications. Ding, 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 ding. Because the phone detected that you picked it up. Told you it's already in the phone, man. So pay attention. Thank you very much, Global. Thank y'all all for supporting real media. But this, hey yo, y'all, this just ratchet media, all right? But it's real media. You're gonna get more information than any TV station, any cable station. It's just gonna be a little janky. That's it. Y'all see Hillary, right? Hillary working that mind control program. But another thing, see, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna start doing. So I ain't gonna tell you everything, right? But I'm gonna start doing my decoding for y'all. I'm gonna start doing specials on decoding movies to let y'all know what movies you need to see so you be up to date. But you'll clearly see this is the same exact program for the movie Get Out. So when you look at the movie Get Out, just look at it as a part 2 for Manchurian Candidate. All right, that's all it was. But you're gonna see the number one person they brainwash is who? Black people, African Americans. They show you to your face that they are the easiest ones to brainwash. But the only thing I will say about African Americans and blacks, they also know that they will also glitch the program if they wake up. Because Denzel, he kept waking up glitching. So they had to keep putting him back to sleep. So they do know that too. You know what I'm saying? They know that. The only reason why you got the power to glitch it if you got melanin. Sometimes your melanin will overpower that shit. That's my opinion, y'all. Thank you very much, Barbara Floyd. Always supporting. Always. Thank you. But you'll see that's supposed to be Hillary Clinton, man. Because you know Hillary is the boss for real. That's why I told y'all, man. Until you see Hillary put her arm around Kamala and kiss her on the cheek, no. The standing OG of the Democratic Party is Hillary Clinton. Don't you ever get that twisted. All right, she run Bill for real. She run all of them. So when you understand that, y'all, you'll understand. Also, Hillary is the one that has the major companies and the big money under her. Plus, her and her husband are super rich. She is the real boss of the bosses when it comes to that blue party. Do never forget that, y'all. Don't ever forget that. When Obama was in there, they was getting orders from her. She run the party. That's why it's no coincidence they put her in the movie Manchurian Candidate. And she was trying to get her husband. No, she was trying to get her son elected as president. But you'll see that's Hillary Clinton, the knockoff. Thank you, Miss 420. Thank you very much. That's right. That's what we do. We break out the soul food and we link the souls up. That's right, family. On that note, y'all, before I talk too much, I'm gone. And like I say, he making these stupid ass Tesla trucks for money and distractions. Also, any black person with a CDL, these cyber trucks are designed to take you out of business. So I'm going to let you know that right now. All of y'all that ran to get y'all CDLs, especially the ones that saw it on TikTok and online and you ran and got your CDLs, I'm just going to tell you, you 50 years late. They got rich off CDLs back in the day when the mafia and all of them was scamming and stealing all the trucks and robbing the trucks and moving everything across the planet and robbing the trucks. All that shit happened already. Also, America does not move merchandise like they used to back in the day when trucking was really booming. Also, just understand these trucks are now going to be designed to take your money, and it's going to have that smart technology so they will never ever have to deal with trucks crashing and spilling over. Get it? So these electrical trucks are going to take your jobs that are CDL drivers. Just letting some of y'all know that's the plan. We out. Another thing you'll notice, every Android robot they're experimenting with, they keep promoting women. Women, I kept telling y'all the main ones that got brainwashed, and y'all the main ones on the agenda in the list. Because men, we already got brainwashed. Plus, they know men have a rebellious spirit. They know women sometimes often goes with the flow of things. All they know this, man. They know all they got to do for women is make it look good, make it look cute, make it look easy, make it a trend, and all women will follow. And that's why women, y'all the #1 target. I already told y'all that. Also, don't be surprised some of these women getting snatched. They might start taking some of your body parts, hair. They're going to start using real hair to make it look real. They're going to start doing a lot of stuff. But all you got to know is from what I'm seeing, women are the targets because I'm only seeing women droids every time. So understand that. And plus 2 women, y'all the main ones that keep y'all head covered up. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, ladies, you have a baby and you start having headaches after that or your spine hurting, that might not be no epidural shot. You might got a chip. You get in an accident and they got to bring you back to life, you might get a chip. Don't you know, y'all, if we would have got off them apps a long time ago, this boy would have been broke a long time ago. He would have never made it to where he y'all, I want y'all to understand something, man. Everybody in the country that's rich, you made them rich. If it wasn't for people, this man would have never been rich. This man would have been a nobody. Now that he got rich, now he's going to use this against you. Now he's going to use that same thing you love against you. That's how they do. Find out what you like, then they tarnish that thing. That's how they do it. We used to love rap. They put their hands on it. What they do to rap, y'all? Destroy it, use it against us. But they're doing it with the internet now, too. Use it against you.